June 3rd, 1980, a few seconds after midnight. Over 3,000 people crowd the New York City main post office. Their objective? An early postmark to improve their chances of being accepted to run the New York City Marathon. October 26, 1980. The latest styles in cold weather running gear appear on Staten Island. The temperature, 40 degrees. The wind, gusting to 35 knots out of the west. An inch-and-a-half downpour during the night has crushed everything but spirits. Only a round-the-clock job by New York City sanitation and traffic crews has kept the course free from water. In the 11th New York City Marathon, there are over 16,000 entries. They come from 50 states and 43 countries, and many of them use the world's largest urinal. Line up here, final check-in. There are over 3,000 Marathon Day volunteers, also 1,250 policemen, 150 ham radio operators, 100 New York City Parks and Recreation staff, 450,000 paper cups, 21,000 gallons of water, and plenty of fast runners. Greta Waitz of Norway, world record holder and two-time defending champion. Gillian Adams, England, second last year behind Greta. Vernie Foster, Switzerland, sixth last year. Gail Olenek, Florida, winner of the Mardi Gras and Fiesta Bowl marathons. Lori Binder, California, fourth at Boston, winner of the Beta Breakers. Patty Lyons Catalano, holder of the American Women's Marathon mark, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 57 seconds. Lasse Veron, Finland, winner of 4 Olympic gold medals. Steve Floto, Boulder. Fritz Mueller, New York. Dave Chettle, Australia. King of the Roads, Bill Rogers, trying to make it 5 in a row. John Ludwig, Texas. Randy Thomas, Boston. Gerald Nybor, Holland, second in the Olympic marathon behind Vladimir Serpensky. Alberto Salazar, Eugene, running his first marathon. In all, there are over 150 men with qualifying times under 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 31 women with times under 2 hours, 50 minutes. Race director Fred LeBeau supervises. Fred is president of the New York Roadrunners Club, the group that puts on the marathon. A 35-knot tailwind pushes the field over the Verrazano Bridge. Greta's early pace indicates she is aiming for a new world record. Frank Nenshin of the People's Republic of China leads the race off the Verrazano Bridge. Frank's first 3 miles are 4:41, 4:48, 4:51. By 5 miles, the race has settled down. The pre-race favorites, Bill Rogers, Jeff Wells, Gerald Nybor, are running comfortably just behind the lead pack. At 8 miles, it's number 123, Steve Floto on the right, number 133, Dave Babaraki from California, and number 25, Olivin Dahl from Norway.
77 WA WABC. It's really tight. It's very tight right now. Any one of 20 people can win the race. The people in the lead are doing all the mental work, and they're also breaking the wind. Floto number 123, Bill Rogers is also in the lead pack. Then number 7, the always dangerous Jeff Wells of Dallas, Texas.
At 9 miles, Floto decides to step on the accelerator. Steve says after the race, "I felt great. I felt I had to go for it." Steve passes the half marathon mark in 1:04:42 and continues to push the pace. The chasing pack 40 yards back includes Wells, Rogers, and Alberto Salazar. In the women's race, Patty Lyons-Catalano ran with Greta for 5 miles, but dropped back. At 13 miles, Greta is in command. Several minutes behind Greta, her teammate from Norway, Ingrid Christensen, recent winner of the Stockholm Marathon, Europe's biggest race. Patty Lyons-Catalano runs strongly in 3rd place. On the Queensboro Bridge into Manhattan, just before the 15-mile mark, Steve Floto has dropped out with blisters. Now the front line includes Alberto Salazar, Mike Buman, John Graham, then Dick Beardsley, Jeff Wells, and Rodolfo Gomez. 1/2 mile earlier, Bill Rogers fell and severely bruised both knees. Bill lost 100 yards, but fights to come back.
And he fell down at 14 miles. That's been confirmed. He's back up. The question is, can he get contact back? Contact is what it's all.
Dick Beardsley of Excelsior, Minnesota, screams off the bridge and onto First Avenue. At the 17-mile mark, it's Dick Beardsley, number 38, John Graham of England, number 30, Rodolfo Gomez of Mexico, and in the Oregon colors of lemon and green, Alberto Salazar. This is Salazar's first marathon, but he's not alone in that regard. Of the 16,000 entrants, almost 5,000 have never run a marathon before, but 90% of the starters will go the full 26.2 miles. In the 2 previous New York marathons, heat was a factor in the race. Not today. The wind chill factor is 18 degrees.
1 or 2 miles. You try to get as much of a lead as you can.
Stationed at the finish line, Bud Collins and Frank Shorter cover the race for nationwide television. Tony Revis calls the race for WABC Radio.
It's Al Salazar.
Approaching 20 miles, the leaders are John Graham, Rodolfo Gomez, and Alberto Salazar. Jeff Wells is 4th, and Bill Rogers 5th, 80 yards back. Last year at this point in the race, Kirk Pfeffer had a 2-minute lead only to be passed by Rogers at 23 miles. Now at 18 miles, Greta maintains her 5:32 per mile pace. Ingrid Christensen runs 2nd. Patty Lyons-Catalano is 3rd and closing. Patty holds every American record from 5 miles to the marathon. Out front at 21 miles, Salazar and Gomez have dropped Graham. Gomez is a seasoned marathoner. 3 months earlier, he led the Olympic marathon for 22 miles before being passed by Waldemar Serpensky and 4 others. Salazar possesses awesome speed. He has run 27:49 for 10,000 meters. Before the race, he claimed that the marathon is overestimated.
Well, he's not resting right now, but he's really humping. That's Mr. Alberto Salazar.
At 22 miles, Salazar accelerates and drops Gomez. He is averaging 4:57 per mile.
He's smooth as glass. He's in total control of himself. He's got a half a block lead on Rodolfo Gomez from Mexico. When they turn into the park, it seems like the wind might be in their face. It's Salazar. Alberto Salazar, known as the rookie at the Greater Boston Track Club, running international competition since he's been 15 years old. And this guy's got talent. A former NCAA cross-country champion.
Alberto Salazar, 22 years old, born in Cuba, a member of the United States 1980 Olympic team at 10,000 meters. Before the race, Alberto made 2 predictions. that he would beat Bill Rogers at his own game, that he would run under 2:10. At 25 miles, Alberto is on his way to the fastest first-time marathon in history.
Al Salazar now coming into view. He's got a good shot to be under 2:10. One of the most incredible athletic performances. 2:09:40 unofficially. 2:09:40 for Al Salazar at the New York City Marathon. I can't tell you how unbelievably amazing that is. Here comes our second place finisher over the top of the wall. He is really sprinting too. He's going to have a phenomenal time in the low 2:10s. This is number 30, Rodolfo Gomez. His time, 2:10:13. Great time. Great time.
Following Salazar and Gomez are John Graham and Jeff Wells. Bill Rogers is fifth.
This is Bill Rogers, ladies.
After the race, Bill said, "I don't think my fall had anything to do with the outcome. No one was going to beat Alberto Salazar today."
Billy's time, 2:13:19 unofficially. Crowd going crazy here. World record time.
The TV crews report that Greta is on a world record pace. She is averaging 5:32 per mile.
Come on, Greta.
Greta finishes in 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 41 seconds, breaking her own world record by almost 2 minutes.
2:25:41. Oh, my God.
A few minutes back, Patty Lyons Catalano. Patty becomes the first American woman to break 2 hours and 30 minutes. Laurel wreaths are in order for Alberto and Greta, but for some, the race is barely half over.